Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack price. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, and I want to give my thoughts on it. Let's just go over it, and then I'll give my thoughts on it, because it is something that I do think is overpriced, but for now, you know, so... And also bear in mind it is optional, before people jump on me and go, I get it, it is optional, but let's look at what we do. So if you are we're just going to look at 12 months, because there's no way to have it anything else. 12 months, basically 20 quid in the UK. This is UK pricing. And then solo-wise, if it's an individual membership, it goes up to £35 a year. You know what? That's actually reasonable, I think, with what you get. I mean, it's a fucking jump, but, like, it shows you in euros, basically. It goes up to 40 euros, Christ. But, like, UK, not being too bad with this. However, I have a family membership, which costs me £31 a year. I am not, as of right now, going to be getting this for 60 quid a year. That is too much. That is far too much for what you're getting. And I will explain my own personal reasons for not buying this. As far as I'm concerned, this online service, right, this is an expansion pack, right? This does not equate to doubling what this already costs, right? At most, this should be 50 quid in the UK, not 60, right? At most. However, the idea is you pay for the base service, which I am, £31.49 a year, and this is expansion pack. Why is the expansion pack double the why did it double the price? That's crazy to me. Well, you could say, oh, the N64 games have online, and you know, adding the Animal Crossing DLC and the Mega Drive games, and that's fine. But you have more, you get more with the Switch Online service, basically. Even if a lot of that stuff was free, and let's not forget that it was free before we had to pay for it. Now, with the Family Pass as it stands, right? I don't ask the people that are on it to give me much money. I'd say, like, give me £5 a year, right? And I don't mind paying the rest. Don't really have a problem with that. Like, that means there's me and 3 other people. So that's 15 quid to world, so that's basically half of it paid, right? So I'm totally fine with that. But if I was to go and buy the expansion pack, that then bumps the price up for everybody else that would have to pay me. And I'm not okay with that, right? And that's fine. So that reason alone, it's not a case of being able to split it. I can afford the family pass, and then I'm giving other people the online that may not be as fortunate to be able to pay that every month. You know, even the 20 quid, right? And so I don't mind being like, here's, you know, you've now got the access to the online, and you could just give me like a few quid towards it, a few pounds towards it every year. That's fine, no problem. Right? If I had 8 people on it, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But I can sit here and say, right now, I am not buying the expansion pack. And here's why. Right? Mega Drive games, I enjoy, but I've already got a lot of them elsewhere. Right? And, you know, there's a good selection in there, to be fair. There's a good selection. The Animal Crossing DLC, I do not care about. I don't enjoy Animal Crossing. Not interested. And then the N64 games, half of them I don't even like. So Mario 64 I don't really like. Ocarina of Time is good, but not enough for me to want to play it again. Mario Kart 64 I don't enjoy. And the 2 games that I've seen in there, or the 3 games I've seen in there that I would play, would be Mario Tennis, Dr. Mario 64, and Sin and Punishment. Obviously when F-Zero X gets added, that's good as well. But those 3 games alone, being able to play those, is not equating to the fact that I'm now going to spend 60 quid a year. It's just not going to happen. You know, and I guess if it was $34.99 and I was paying for just myself, I probably would do it. But I definitely think right now that this expansion pass doesn't have the value there yet. And I say that yet because if you've got these 9 N64 games and that eventually becomes near to 20, same with the Mega Drive games, that gets near to 20, and they add in potentially more DLC for games, that to me seems more reasonable. However, it's still a case of I'm not a big fan of N64 games, and the Mega Drive stuff I've already got, and I'm, you know, what DLC are they going to add that I'm going to enjoy? Probably not a lot, because I'll already have it. If they added the Smash Fighter passes in here 1 and 2, that's good value. I'll give them that. That's good value, but I've already got those. And a lot of the DLC I would just buy for the game anyway, simply because I'd rather have it, rather than if I choose to cancel this, I no longer have the DLC. I do think overall, like, if you're somebody that's got Animal Crossing and the Animal Crossing DLC is like £23 in the UK, if you've got this standalone one, the $34.99, well, actually that's not a bad deal, because you're not having to spend this and then on top of that spend the £23. Now, like I said before, it is optional, and right now I don't think it's worth it, so I'm not going to buy this. If they added another system, be it Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced, or GameCube, I think it'd more likely to be Game Boy. I'd probably be more interested then. You know, give me at a later date, when there's more N64 games, when there's more Genesis games, I keep calling it Genesis, Mega Drive games, and Game Boy games, you know what, that's how much more that looks better. And this is the problem, is that right now I don't think there's enough content here to justify buying this. Yes, if you like Mario Kart 64, yes, if you like Star Fox 64, but those games are okay to me, right? I can play Mario Kart 8. That is significantly better than Mario Kart 64. Yes, the battle mode on Battle Force is classic. I get it. But I have no interest in playing Super Mario 64. That's like one of my least favourite Mario games. Mario Kart 64 is one of my least favourite Mario Kart games. I don't want to pay to... I've already owned Ocarina of Time on my Wii U. I can just dig that out and play it. So I feel like what Nintendo's done here is they've set themselves up for a price for something that might be worth it in the future. But we don't know what they're going to add, when they're going to add it, and it just feels like there's a lot of content lacking here. It's an expansion pack. It should not be doubling or making a lot of the price significantly higher. If you sell it, so for example, you've got $17.99 then, make it £25 to have that, right? Make it £30 minimum for a single person. But like, the same with the 12 months here. This should not be doubling the price, not at this point, right? Like, maybe over time, sure, but that's significant. It's meant to be an add-on. The add-on shouldn't be as much or double the standard set. Like, yeah, it's just baffling, like really baffling to me with this. But I get that this is what it is now, and in the future it could well be worth me splashing out 60 quid a year. As it stands, 30 quid a year, I have no problem with paying that. And, you know, let's be real, Nintendo's online service hasn't been amazing. They haven't really done a huge amount to it. I will say that my experience of online games has been pretty good. So I know a lot of people have had issues, but overall, I've not really had the issues that a lot of people have had, where they're like, oh, it's not very good. Well, actually, my Smash matches and my ARMS matches have always been pretty solid. I've obviously get the odd one or two, but that's to be expected in any online game. But yeah, right now, I think this is overpriced for now. That's where I stand on it. This could and has the potential to be much better value, but to charge as much as they are for what you get right now is, in my opinion, is not worth it. Give this 6 months to a year, and if they've added more N64 games, they've added more DLC, they've added more Mega Drive games, potentially Game Boy, now you're looking at what I would consider a good deal. You know, they could come out and increase the cost of the online stuff at some point in the future anyway. We don't know this. They might. Hopefully they won't, but they might do. But only, you know, if that money's going to be going towards making the, you know, internet connections and things better, putting infrastructure in place, all these other things. But who knows with Nintendo? They do their own thing, and it's just, sometimes it's just baffling. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I definitely think it's overpriced right now, but it has the potential to be better. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching, as always. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, then hit the subscribe button. Links for Facebook and Twitter will be down below in the description, as always. And until next video, I will see you then.